So I think the next thing we're going to do here is this new section that we want to start to cover, where we have a chance that it's going to be called "What Were You Thinking?" And it's where we can look at different deals that didn't make sense to us, or cases that we find where it just seems that people paid too much.
Yeah, definitely. We see this happen all the time, and we're hoping to shame some of these people, because really they're losing money. We don't want anyone to lose money, and it makes it more competitive. And we're not going to, say where exactly this is or what auction, but we want to review properties where we don't know what they were thinking and kind of review these different types of deals so that you know what to watch for.
Yeah, so this one is kind of an interesting property. So it just sold at auction here recently, and we can see it's a fairly small lot. Lot size is only it's only 6,000 square feet, and we can see that it sold. So yeah, it opened up for only $3,000, but it ended up selling for 67,000. That's always a problem when you have a relatively low opening bid amount, but something that sells for many times over that.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Well, and we can see that their assessed value down here has it at 9,662. Underneath their market value, they said it was valued at 36,000. So I'm sure that this was purchased, I would imagine, by somebody that hadn't done the research into it, and assumed, well, Florida's hot right now. If I pay, I don't know what they were thinking, but you can see that right there within the county zoning code, it talks about how in this particular area, the minimum lot area or the minimum lot size to build a property or to build a home is 15,000 square feet. Now, this particular lot is only 6,000 square feet. So automatically, we know that this lot is not usable as far as actually buildable. And so really, it doesn't have even $10,000 value or $36,000 value because you can't build on it. In fact, if we look at some of the other lots surrounding this property, we can see that none of the other homes that are in the area are on that small of a lot, which automatically should be a red flag to begin with.
Yeah, yeah, and who knows why this could very well have just been two people that were bidding very aggressively, and neither one of them wanted to yield, or maybe it was something else. I don't know. Maybe it's possible that the surrounding homeowner you think was bidding on to extend their backyard.
Really, we've seen this happen all the time. There's two bidders that are bidding against each other, and they think that the other bidder know something that they don't know, and so they're willing to bid aggressively. In fact, we saw this just recently in one of the live auctions that we attended with some of our advanced students. As we're there at the auction, we had drove past and looked at properties that we knew were completely condemned. Meaning that if you were going to buy this property, you were going to be into it just getting the property cleaned up and take and
He torn
yeah,
down.
torn down. It was going to cost more than the lot was going to be worth. So you were automatically going to be losing by buying this property. And we would see two people bid on that property to close to market value, thinking that one of the investors knew, both of them thinking that the other person knew more than they did and that they were bidding it that aggressively because they still thought it was a good deal. And you had two people that were bidding, without doing any of the due diligence. And I think that's kind of what happened here. You had people bidding online. This was in an aggressive auction in a hot area of investing. And so, they got emotionally involved into it, started bidding aggressively, and with even just spending 2 minutes, 2 seconds on the county website under the assessor information, they had the zoning code right there within the documents that this lot was not going to be big enough to be built on.
Yeah. Yeah, in fact, yeah, you can see the arrows pointing to it down there, where it says minimum lot area 15,000 square feet. But there will always be people losing money at tax sales. Yeah, you don't want to be one of them. And so the best way to do that is by educating yourself, by being an educated investor, and not just by walking in and trying to do it by the seat of your pants.
Yeah, in fact, just the fact that you guys are listening to this video shows that, you know, you guys aren't going to make these type of mistakes.